On June 17, 1775, British troops from Boston attacked an army of colonial militiamen outside the city at Bunker Hill. Although it was considered a British victory, there were many more British casualties than American. Over the next several months, the young American army, made up of men and boys mostly from the New England colonies, camped around Boston, keeping the British from marching out into the Massachusetts countryside.
After the Battle of Bunker Hill, it was well understood that we were fighting a war, but there was also some worry that all the people who were fighting it at this point were all New Englanders.
In Philadelphia, the Second Continental Congress was organizing the Continental Army, which would include soldiers from all over the colonies.
And John Adams and Samuel Adams, who were now more or less running the Continental Congress, realized that they really needed someone from some other part of America to emphasize that this was a united effort, a united country.
Needing a commander-in-chief of the Continental Army, the Congress turned to a soldier from the colony of Virginia who had distinguished himself in the French and Indian War.
His name was George Washington. He had been a colonel in the Virginia militia in the French and Indian War. He was far and away the best-known soldier, probably in America, and he looked like a soldier. He looked like a general, even. He was 6'2". He stood, as someone said, as straight as an Indian, and he loved soldiering.
John Adams, a Massachusetts delegate to the Continental Congress, decided that appointing Washington was a perfect way to unite the colonies. Not only was Washington the best choice for a general, but he was from Virginia, which was the largest of all the colonies.
It was very important to bring Virginia into this war in a very emphatic way, and electing Washington as a commander-in-chief of what they now call the Continental Army was a very good way to do it.
As the American Revolution gained strength, the colonies were beginning to unite for the first time. General George Washington now had the task of leading them to victory and independence.